Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sam here from Horton Digital. So today we're going to be doing a comparison between Squarespace and WordPress, and we're going to be delving into which one is better so you can make the decision which one you want to choose. So let's start off with Squarespace. Squarespace is a SaaS, software as a service website builder. You pay a monthly fee to use it and allows you to build and maintain your own website. So what's included in the Squarespace system? So you have templates, content management system, hosting, e-commerce features, support, and domain name are all included with the Squarespace paid monthly plan. They're constantly adding new features to emphasize this all-in-one system. And the main idea behind the Squarespace is to be able to create a website quick and easily without having to have any knowledge of code or HTML or CSS. So founded in 2004, and just under 2.9 million websites are powered by the platform currently. WordPress. So self-hosted WordPress can be downloaded from wordpress.org that you install on your own web server. It's an open source site, which means the code is visible on the back end and can be customized very easily. Now you can install WordPress for free, but there are hosting costs, domain registration fees, and occasional plugin costs and integration fees, which are on top of the WordPress plan. So hosted WordPress, which is wordpress.com. You can choose a plan and pay anywhere between $59 and $708 per year and get access to hosting, storage, and a broad range of different features. So who is Squarespace aimed at? Squarespace's main audience is aimed at people without any web development skills. So because of this, it's very user friendly. You can avoid scenarios where users manage to break their sites, and they provide a lot of quality templates, so your site looks very good right out of the box. Who is WordPress aimed at? WordPress can also cater for people without any web development skills of their own. If you're using the self-hosted version, you have more configuration that is needed in order to publish your site, and setting up a WordPress site involves a slightly steeper learning curve than Squarespace. Due to its open source nature, WordPress is geared towards people who have some coding skills, who want to create an extensively customized site with more functionality than Squarespace. However, you don't need to know any code, but if you do, it can be beneficial. Now Squarespace's pricing for the personal plan starts at $23 per month. The business plan is $33 per month. For basic commerce, $36 per month. Advanced commerce, $65 per month. Now the personal plan is quite restrictive and doesn't facilitate e-commerce, and it restricts your ability to add custom CSS and other code to your site, and it doesn't facilitate integrations with other apps. If you're interested in using Squarespace to create something professional, you probably want to go with the $33 per month business plan or higher. As you'd expect, the most expensive plan comes with more features, and you get a free domain with the annual plan. So WordPress pricing. So despite the WordPress install being free, in order to get it working properly, you do need to pay for some things. 5 things that you generally need to pay for is hosting. This is the server space on which you install your website. The themes, which is the design for the website, although some themes are free. E-commerce integration, so how to sell things in order to be able to sell things on your site. WordPress plugins, which just provide more functionality and apps. And if you want to go with a developer, this will get you the best results. They'll be able to optimize your site completely and get it looking exactly how you want if you have no knowledge of WordPress, but it's not always needed. If you want to learn yourself, this can be done. It's just steeper learning curve and requires more time. So hosting. So you will always have to pay for hosting. This is a non-negotiable if you have a self-hosted WordPress site. There are lots of options available. The main choice you'll have to make is if you want to go for a shared hosting plan or a managed WordPress hosting provider. The managed hosting provider is faster and more secure, but it's also more expensive. So that's ultimately up to you. If you value speed and security, go with the WordPress managed plan. If you're just looking for a cost-effective way to get your website up quickly, shared plan is great for that. So depending on what you're looking for, hosting costs is going to be between $4 and $35 per month. So WordPress costs. The cost you can expect to pay for a self-hosted WordPress website with all the themes, plugins, integrations, and hosting is somewhere between $190 and $780 USD per year. If you're using a developer, your costs would be significantly higher, but then you'll be getting a better quality product and better results. There are a lot of variables involved and it depends on the project. So how easy is Squarespace to use? It's very, very easy to customize a Squarespace site using a style editor in order to adjust the fonts and colors and images, etc. Its drag and drop editor makes it very easy to move elements around the page. So how easy is WordPress to use? There are a lot of front-end visual page builder elements available, such as Elementor and Divi. So traditionally you'd have to edit everything on the back end and put it in preview mode before you publish it in WordPress. Now you have these page builders, so you can do everything on the front end just like on Squarespace. Some of these can slow down your site, so be careful which ones you choose. My personal favorites is Elementor and Divi, so just shop around. Some people prefer some other plugins. Most newbies will feel at home quicker on Squarespace, but WordPress dashboard and content management systems are pretty straightforward to use and doesn't take too much of a learning curve. So the Squarespace templates look amazing right out of the box, and I prefer them to say Wix for just their aestheticness. As soon as you load it up, it's like, wow, my site looks awesome, and you haven't even touched it. There are approximately 140 templates to choose from. WordPress offers countless number of themes compared to Squarespace, which some are paid, some are free. So depending on your budget, you can get free templates as well. And Squarespace templates are a little bit easier to customize in comparison to WordPress, but WordPress, once you get the hang of it, they're not too difficult to customize either. WordPress is ultimately the winner in a template shootout between the both platforms. The quantity of themes, along with sheer flexibility and features, means that users have so many options to choose from. Responsiveness. So all Squarespace templates are responsive. You can customize the mobile version within the editor, and it's not hard to find a responsive WordPress theme, but you should check its suitability across devices before installing it. WordPress does take a little bit more tweaking in order to get it how you want to look across multiple devices, but you have a lot of customization for mobile, tablets, and desktop. Which is better for blogging? So WordPress is much better for blogging because it was originally designed as a blogging platform. It has an autosave feature and view previous history version, which Squarespace doesn't have. So if you make a mistake and you want to go back, you can do that on WordPress, which you can't on Squarespace, unfortunately. And it also lets you use categories and tags in a more sophisticated way than Squarespace, so you can organize your content much better. So what's the better platform for e-commerce? Squarespace has comprehensive built-in e-commerce features, whereas WordPress doesn't. These are extremely easy to set up and use. WordPress has a wide range of plugins that lets you add online stores to your website, and there are ultimately way more e-commerce options within WordPress. So what's easier to use, Squarespace or WordPress? Both platforms are quite easy to use. However, Squarespace is much faster and easier to set up. It was designed as an all-in-one platform to just get people off the ground fast who want a website quick and easily. Self-hosted WordPress website usually takes a lot of configuration, but once live, customizing the site is usually easier than Squarespace. For SEO, which is better? WordPress is the better option when it comes to search engine optimization. It gives you a more complete control when it comes to technical elements of SEO, and you have freedom to invest in super fast web hosting account if you want a really fast website that loads just like that. Also, WordPress plugins like Yoast will analyze your content and make useful suggestions on how to improve your SEO. There's other plugins other than Yoast, but I like Yoast. Reasons to use Squarespace: it's easier to set up and won't take as long as a learning curve. It's very easy to use. Drag and drop page builder makes customizing your site just effortless. All-in-one, out-of-the-box system that doesn't require any plugins means you can get your site up and running without having to buy hosting, without having to buy your domain name separately. Everything is just in Squarespace that you need. Hosting domains are included. It's very secure. WordPress depends on how good you are updating the software, themes and plugins, and generally requires more ongoing management. There's 24-hour customer support of Squarespace, and it's the best option for people who want a simple, elegant website delivered quickly. Email comes with email campaign functionality that allows you to create and send emails within Squarespace. So here's some reasons to use WordPress. You can build any type of site much more flexibly and with much more customization features. As long as you're working with the right developer, you can end up with a better technical SEO setup. Comes with a wide range of templates to choose from. There's so many templates out there to choose from. Just be careful that you buy them through a reputable source. You can get them through the WordPress dashboard, or you can find them through a third-party provider. Just be careful that the place you're buying them from is reputable. The blogging tools are much stronger in WordPress than Squarespace, and it has a more sophisticated content management system. There's a vast range of plugins, paid and free, which add more functionality to your website. And it's more extensive e-commerce selling functionality, gives you the options to present in multiple currencies. And this is valuable if you're selling to a global market. You have more control over your content, and it's better for creating multilingual websites. So I hope that helps, guys. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, hit the bell notification for more content. And if you have any questions, comment below. If you want to help creating your own WordPress or Squarespace website, contact me via the link below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.